Russia has always been a land of secrecy, filled with hidden experiments, classified projects, and unexplained phenomena. Some of these events remain shrouded in mystery with little to no official explanation. Today, we explore some of the most secret and chilling Russian sightings that have left experts and witnesses baffled. Let's get started. The Tunguska explosion. In 1908, a massive explosion rocked the Siberian wilderness, flattening 80 million trees over 830 square miles. The blast was so powerful it could be felt thousands of miles away. Scientists believe it was caused by a comet or asteroid airburst, but the lack of a crater has sparked countless theories. Some suggest it was a secret weapon test or even an alien spaceship crash. Despite over a century of research, the true cause of the Tunguska event remains one of Russia's most mysterious and debated incidents: the Russian mystery radio signal. A strange radio signal known as the buzzer, UVB-76, has been broadcasting a monotonous buzzing sound since the 1970s. Occasionally, Russian voices interrupt the signal, but no one knows why. Some believe it's a Cold War-era numbers station sending coded messages to spies. Others suggest it is part of Russia's nuclear deterrent system, activating in case of attack. The signal's location has been traced to Russian military bases, but no official explanation has been given. To this day, the buzzer continues its eerie transmission, baffling radio enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists alike. The Sassovo explosions. In 1990, a mysterious explosion shook the Russian town of Sassovo, causing destruction equivalent to 25 tons of TNT. Then, in 1992, another explosion struck again. Witnesses described blue flames, shaking ground, and a deafening blast. Scientists proposed underground gas pockets as a cause, but some suspected secret military tests. The explosions left large craters and widespread fear, yet no conclusive explanation has ever been found. Theories range from Soviet weapon experiments to natural but rare geological phenomena, making the Sassovo explosions one of Russia's most bizarre and unsettling events. The Voronezh UFO landing. In 1989, residents of Voronezh, including children, reported seeing a spaceship land in a park. Out of it stepped three enormous humanoid beings, accompanied by a small, robotic creature. Witnesses claimed one of the beings used a ray gun to temporarily paralyze a boy before disappearing. The event was so significant that Soviet authorities launched an investigation. While skeptics argue mass hysteria, many believe this was one of the most credible UFO encounters in history. Decades later, the Voronezh UFO sighting remains one of Russia's most puzzling extraterrestrial encounters. The Kishtim mutant fetus. In 1996, a Russian woman found a tiny, hairless humanoid near a cemetery in Kishtim. The creature, later named Alyoshenka, had an elongated skull and large sunken eyes. The woman claimed it was alive when she found it, but after its death, authorities took the body for analysis. Before tests could confirm what it was, the remains mysteriously disappeared. Some scientists suggested it was a deformed human fetus, possibly affected by radiation from the 1957 Kishtim nuclear disaster. Others believe it was an extraterrestrial. With the body missing, the mystery remains unsolved. The fireball over Yakutia. In 2024, a blazing meteor streaked across the sky over Yakutia, lighting up the night and astonishing residents. NASA confirmed it was an asteroid detected just 12 hours earlier. Official reports described it as harmless, but conspiracy theories quickly followed. Some speculated it was part of a failed military experiment or an unidentified flying object. While no damage was reported, the sudden appearance of the fireball raised questions about Earth's defense against near-Earth objects. The event reignited discussions about how prepared we are for celestial threats present in the vastness of space. The dancing forest. In Kaliningrad's Koronian Spit, the dancing forest is unlike any other. The trees twist and curl in bizarre formations, earning it the nickname Drunken Forest. Scientists blame shifting sands and high winds, but the patterns are so unusual that other theories have emerged. Some claim the trees were affected by Soviet electromagnetic experiments, while others believe the area has a supernatural energy. Local legends suggest the forest is cursed, warning visitors to go carefully. Despite studies, no one can fully explain why the trees grow this way, leaving it one of Russia's strangest natural mysteries. The Lake Baikal UFO incident. Lake Baikal, the world's deepest freshwater lake, has long been rumored to hide something beyond explanation. In 1982, Soviet military divers allegedly encountered humanoid creatures wearing silver suits beneath its icy depths. When they attempted to capture one, 3 divers mysteriously died. Then in 2015, fishermen saw an eerie blue light glowing under the water. While some argue these are natural geological phenomena, many believe Baikal is home to an underwater alien base. Whether it's a UFO hotspot or an unexplored scientific wonder, the mysteries of Lake Baikal continue to puzzle researchers and locals alike. The secret Soviet ghost towns during the Soviet era. Entire cities were built in complete secrecy, hidden from maps and public records. These towns housed classified military projects, nuclear research, and underground bunkers. Some remain closed to outsiders even today. Rumors swirl about abandoned labs with unspeakable experiments, missing scientists, and forgotten secrets buried beneath the ruins. Were these towns simply part of Cold War paranoia, or did they hide something far more dangerous? The classified history of these ghost towns remains locked away in the shadows, leaving many to wonder what was truly being developed behind Soviet doors. The Petrozavodsk phenomenon. On September 20th, 1977, residents of Petrozavodsk witnessed an astonishing sight. A giant, glowing object hovering over the city, shooting beams of light toward the ground. Described as jellyfish-like, the UFO lingered in the sky for several minutes before vanishing. The event caused such a stir that the Soviet Union launched an official investigation. Some believe it was a failed military experiment, while others insist it was an extraterrestrial encounter. Despite decades of speculation, no concrete explanation has ever been provided. The Petrozavodsk phenomenon remains one of the most baffling UFO sightings in Russian history. The Usova missile incident. On October 4, 1982, something shocking happened at a nuclear missile base in Usova, Soviet Ukraine. A UFO allegedly hovered above the facility, triggering the activation of nuclear missiles. The launch sequence started but was mysteriously shut down seconds later. Military personnel on site later testified that the system was out of their control. The event was classified for years, fueling speculation that it was an extraterrestrial warning about the dangers of nuclear war. Was it an advanced test, a malfunction, or a close encounter? The truth remains buried in Soviet military archives. The Otradnenskoye UFO fragment. In early 2012, residents near Otradnenskoye in Novosibirsk Oblast stumbled upon a bizarre metal object in the forest. The titanium-like U-shaped structure was initially thought to be space debris. However, Russian space officials denied that it belonged to any known satellite or spacecraft. Some theorists suggested it was part of a UFO, while skeptics believed it was simply industrial scrap. Despite media attention, no conclusive explanation was provided. The mutant creatures of Russian lakes fishermen across Russia have reported catching deformed fish and strange aquatic creatures in lakes near former nuclear testing sites. Some fish have extra fins, missing eyes, or body mutations. Scientists blame radiation exposure from Soviet-era nuclear tests, but others believe these creatures could be evidence of genetic anomalies or even undiscovered species. Conspiracy theorists argue that secret experiments may still be ongoing, altering wildlife in ways we don't yet understand. Whether caused by contamination or natural mutation, the unusual sightings continue to raise eyebrows among researchers and locals alike. Russia has always been a land of secrecy, from hidden radio signals to lost alien bodies and mysterious explosions. Some of these events remain unexplained, buried under classified files and government denials. What do you think? Were these real encounters, military cover-ups, or something beyond human understanding? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.